Jack was horrified to see a woman jump off the cliff without hesitation. But then, she flew up into the air and headed straight for the cave on the opposite cliff. They were going to participate in a superpower competition. Only those who crossed the gorge were eligible to participate. Jack watched in shock as the others walked onto the chain. Julie noticed Jack's fear. She grabbed Jack and flung him out onto the chain. Jack was terrified and clung tightly to the chain to steady himself. Julie also walked onto the chain. Jack wanted Julie to pull him up. Suddenly, a man flew over and accidentally collided with Julie. Fortunately, Julie grabbed the chain in time. At that moment, a superhuman who could fly came to Julie's side. He grabbed Julie and threw her directly to the other side of the canyon. Julie landed safely at the cave entrance. Now only Jack was left on the chain. The others wanted to help him, but Jack refused out of pride. Everyone used their superpowers to cross the canyon. Only Jack was left clinging to the chain and slowly moving forward. 2 hours later, Jack finally reached the cave entrance. When he stood up, his legs trembled uncontrollably. Suddenly, he seemed to see something shocking. They were a magical and peaceful world. Jack finally arrived at the competition venue. The competition was conducted by drawing lots with 4 people in each group. When it was Jack's turn to compete, he appeared solemnly wearing a black robe, but then suddenly burst into laughter. Everyone was puzzled by his behavior. Jack pointed at the sky and shouted a spell. The sky suddenly darkened with clouds, and a strong wind blew. Jack's ability left everyone in awe. Then Jack withdrew his finger, and the sky cleared again. Jack sat cross-legged on the ground. He told the other 3 that he would only fight the strongest among them as soon as he finished speaking. The 3 began fighting with one man narrowly emerging victorious. However, Jack told the man to sit down and rest before continuing the battle, which deeply moved the man. But what no one expected was that while the man had his eyes closed, Jack removed his black robe and draped it over the man. Then Jack began punching and kicking the man. In the end, Jack won the match. Everyone present looked down upon his actions with disdain.